What's going on, everybody? Welcome to One on One, the off-season program of your Cincinnati Cyclones. I am team broadcaster Rudy Hodgson, and here with me is forward Remy Parker. Remy, how are you, brother?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great. First and foremost, welcome back to the Cyclones. This is going to be your third season here with us, but your second full one. Just how excited are you to be back?
I'm extremely excited. I mean, the experiences I have in Cincinnati are incredible. So it's a very fun place to play. There's nowhere I'd rather be. So I'm just excited to get back on the ice.
What do the off seasons look like for you? Where are you these days? And what have you been up to? Fill us in.
Yeah, so I live in New Jersey, just outside New York City. So I basically wake up every day. I train. I play in a summer league at a Prudential Center where the New Jersey Devils play. It's tons of professional players there, high level college players, junior players. So it's fun to see those guys in the summer. Stay in shape, have some fun. But it's been great. And I actually traveled to Sweden to see one of my best friends out there. So besides that, yeah, just training.
How was Sweden? What part of Sweden did you go visit?
I went to Stockholm at first, and then went down to Malmo. I actually skated out there. I was training out there for a little bit. So it was kind of nice to have a little vacation, but also kind of still, get that training aspect.
Oh, thank goodness you didn't lose your gear heading to Europe. I've heard so many horror stories about guys that just take their gear with them to the airport and then they turn up at this new country, don't know how to speak the language, and they just don't have their stuff there.
Yeah. I
Shocking.
got very lucky. I have all my stuff.
So tell me about this offseason. You have a conversation with new coach Riley Wazlowski. What was that conversation like? What did you guys talk about? And ultimately, he offered you the deal. How excited were you to get that?
I'm very excited. Cincinnati's such a fun place to be. It's second to none. It's incredible. Riley seems like a great guy. I've heard wonderful things about him from a lot of different people. He's an alum, which is incredible. We love that. And I'm looking forward to get on the ice playing for him, playing for Cincinnati.
So you get offered the new deal. I mean, what convinced you to stay back? I mean, or come back, better said. I mean, the market obviously loves you, the fans love you, and you love playing here. Was it just kind of the perfect melody of having another opportunity to come back here with a new regime?
Yeah, I think we have a little unfinished business. I think missing playoffs my past 2.5 seasons, or 1.5 seasons, sorry. I think, we still have a little something to prove. I want to prove something to the fans. I want to do what I can to bring, the playoff atmosphere to the city. Obviously to our new coach too. I want to really help out as much as I can. I feel like I can help out, but do whatever it takes to move on.
You touched on it there. Obviously, want to put the season in the rearview mirror. Obviously, not one that the team wants to remember too long, but you had yourself a pretty good year. It was your first full professional season. Just tell me, how do you feel like your game grew in 2024-25, and what are you most excited to work on next year?
Yeah, I mean, the role I played last year was a lot different than years prior. Again, I kind of don't mind what I play, whatever I play. Just want to help the team win, do what I can. But yeah, I mean, I think I grew into that role mostly the second half of the year, and I really found my stride. And I'm looking to build on that in this upcoming season. I've been focusing a lot of those aspects in my training throughout the summer. But with that being said, I want to help out even more. I don't want to do the same thing. I want to do the same thing, but also add to it. There's other aspects of my game that I can build on. I can really help the team. I was playing a lot of the defensive last year, but now if I can transition to a little bit more offensive, I think that 200-foot game, the two-way player, whatever the team needs, I think that's what I'm shooting for this year.
You kind of touched on it there as well. It's almost as if you're reading my mind. I mean, you played such a big part of the Cyclones' defensive structure. Every time I talked to you, it seemed like we were talking about your role on the PK. Just tell me, what do you feel about your game complements what we're trying to do offensively here? Obviously, the first half of the season, not a whole lot of offense, but the back half, it seemed like you guys were trying to find ways to not pick up points. It was rather impressive. Where do you feel like you slot in?
Yeah, the thing is, they say defense wins championships. I believe it starts when you're in a struggle, any part of the season. You have to start in the back end and you work your way up. So once we kind of got structured in the defensive zone, then we kind of worked our way into the offensive zone, and then we got to really play. And once all those things connect, then that's when we found our stride and found our rhythm. With that being said, yeah, I mean, any chance I can get on the offensive side of the puck and really help out, I feel like I can. But that is up to me. I'm just, ready to do what I can. go where I'm told, and again, do my best to try to put the team first.
Remy, I'm going to throw a number at you, and I want to know if you know the significance of this number, and that number is 68.
I did not.
That is how many games you appeared in last season. That's the most in your career at any level. How was that transition from playing at the college level, maybe 30 to 40 games, and then moving on to 68? I mean, how did you kind of ramp up the intensity and understand that it's a marathon and very much not a sprint?
Yeah, no, it's a people say it's a grind, and it is a grind. I do talk about it all year. Um, it's very tough to adjust, but it's you have your teammates around you, your fans there. You get to play hockey every day. So when you look at it like that, it's not bad. Obviously, there's times where you don't want to go on the ice, you don't want to skate. It is what it is. That's natural. But 95% of the time, you're happy to be there. You get to do what you love, wake up every day, go skate, go play hockey with your best friends, play in front of a wonderful city in Cincinnati. And honestly, there's nothing better than that.
So I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about your content creation. I mean, how has the summer been treating you? I catch you on live every now and then here on TikTok. Just how have things been going on that front? I know that's a big part of who you are off the ice, and we love big personalities over here.
Yeah, no, it's been wonderful. We've had a lot of Cincinnati fans, which, we appreciate that. We've had fans from other teams, but the thing is, what I do is I like to show my off-season training. A lot of people wonder about how we train. What do we do in the off-season, even in season? What do we do? How do we control ourselves? So what I do is I show a lot of my training. I answer questions. Anybody wants to know anything, that's what I do. Again, I also go live in the summer league, so I get to show fans a little bit, stuff like that. So we do a lot of different things, but again, I kind of just like show people what we do in season, off season as a professional hockey player. And it's been wonderful. We have a wonderful community, great people. And honestly, it's just fun to see everybody every day, talk to each other, catch up, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, why is that accessibility so important to you? It seems like hockey players are usually very reserved, but you have no problem putting yourself out there. Where does that come from?
I never cared what people thought of me. I think if you have that, you're kind of closed off and it limits you to a lot of different things. I'm not just talking about hockey, I'm talking about in life.
Absolutely.
And, again, being a professional hockey player, it's very special. I'm very grateful to be a professional hockey player as my job. Um, so I want to show people kind of like how it is. And I feel like connecting with people who all the time in chat we get, oh, I played hockey, but I wish I played professional. So this is cool that you can show people how it is. And I do appreciate that. And I don't care what level you played. Come in here, have some fun. I'll show you what I do. I'll tell you about it. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. But overall, it's just a wonderful community. And again, if you care what people think, that's on you. But I never cared about it. I'm doing anything to show everybody how we live, how we operate. And, I know a lot of people appreciate that. So it means a lot to me.
A man of the people, Remy Parker. We're excited to have you back, and we're excited to have all you great Cyclones fans in the building. First face-off, October 18th. Make sure you get your tickets at cycloneshockey.com/tickets. We will see you at Heritage Bank Center come this fall. Remy, thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you in October.
Thank you for having me. Looking forward to the season. Let's go.